Welcome to All Mama All Right. This mama is here and she's exhausted. I'm exhausted on a lot of levels. I'm exhausted just because today was go, go, go. I'm exhausted of my mental overload when it comes to control, and I'm exhausted with eating disorder behaviors. I'm exhausted with having a small bladder and needing to pee all the time. I'm exhausted. Oh, Zenna just kept me going today. And when she was keeping me going, my mind was also going a million miles a minute with just everything with just life and all good stuff, all freaking amazing stuff. But it's really hard to keep them in the amazing box when they're making you a little anxious and slightly overwhelmed. And I know that it's just something that I continue to work through. So it's not a big deal by any means. It's just by the end of the day, I'm like, F U C K. I want to go to bed at like yesterday. So so yeah, and of course, Zena hasn't been doing her naps, and she's just bouncing around, as you can kind of see. But we got a lot done today. Basically, tried out the Duna, which, oh my gosh, I am kind of beating myself up for not having tried it or been using it from day one. It's too easy, and especially with the car seat. I'm always it always looks so much harder or seems so much more intense and extreme and difficult to hook a car seat in with a seatbelt. But oh my gosh, they make it so simple. And the fact that it is a car seat and a stroller, we were, as opposed to me getting her out of the car seat and holding her for those quick little in and outs, like um like UPS and even a quick Rite Aid, going to Rite Aid or Walgreens or something, and you just want to hold her because you don't want to like get the whole wagon or get the whole stroller out. Bam, I just kept her in the car seat, which then turned into a stroller, and zing zing. Do have to be careful though, because this thing moves. It like moves. Because at one point I wanted just to turn her around, and it's so lightweight that I did, but she ended up going around twice because I flicked her a little too much, and then going down the stairs. You got to be extra careful with that. And she's totally strapped in, but she was looking at me like, Mom, not sure I trust you here because this feels like a roller coaster. Um, but she survived. We survived. And I'm excited to use it in the airport. I think it's going to be bomb because today I tried with um, I had the, no, I didn't have the wagon. I had the, whatever it's called, the stroller cart, the Duna. Let's just call it the Duna, the Dune Bug. Let's call it the Dune Bug. So I had the Dune Bug. And then I was going to use a Target cart, and so I was able to push this around, not successfully, so I ditched the cart. But it wasn't difficult having two things because I know I'm gonna have a rolly carry-on with the um with the diaper bag over the carry-on, the rolly carry-on, and then the, what is that? The Dune Bug with Zena. So that's my jam. Jing. And I'm good. I'm good. We got a lot of those little travel things today, so pretty much takes care of the duffel bags, or the doll kit things, and not gonna bother with makeup. I don't know if you're allowed to wear makeup in the islands, to be quite honest. And I'm gonna go for that beachy, that natural beachy look. And yeah, yeah, have plenty of sunscreen for the little one, plenty of tanning oil for this big one. And that is about it. I don't really have too much to report. Just today, it mothering is hard, and with the just days fly by, and in half the time I'm just thinking like, what the hell did I do besides keep Zen alive, which that's pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. And and then I think about wanting to start this, and it is a little, I have to just stay in the the flow of everything, in the sense that if I try and do too much at once, I might abandon ship. And not because I'm not a hard worker, um but it goes back to what type of lifestyle do I see for my family, and do we want as a family? And that's not working, back to the 14 to 17-hour days that I was putting in. I know it's going to be completely different when it's my work baby that I'm taking on, and that I'm working on, especially with the upcoming course that I am part of. There's homework assignments, and we get to go in a workbook, and so it's not gonna feel like work. It's definitely gonna be, hours put in. But and maybe that's why, people who start businesses are like, their businesses are can be very successful, because it's all their passion, and the passion of the people. I mean, the fact that I get to do it for through me for others is what drives me every day to get out. Like, even when, I freaking love all you. Even driving, like, someone, I was in the Trader Joe's parking lot, and it's a nightmare, that parking lot. It's hilarious. And there's always honks. Yes, those are honks. And so someone, is just honking at me, and I'm pulling out, and I'm completely in the right. I know for facto. Um, and I just smile incredibly big and wave the heck at him. And then he kind of, like, even sits up in the car, and like, oh, what? Because he realized, like, he was totally in the wrong, because a mom with a kid, not gonna, shring out of the parking spot. So little things like that, I really freaking enjoy. Is that weird? I don't know, but it makes the day just more enjoyable. And yeah, I feel like we've accomplished a lot towards towards being as, um ready for the trip as you can be. And I'm turning a lot of things over. You know what? I Today, huge. And just quickly, I don't want to, like, keep y'all, because some of my posts are kind of long. But I I had this feeling when I just went to Earthbound, and I'm going to say this now, and it may not hold to be true tomorrow, but I literally, when I, you know, swiped my credit card, I had this feeling come over me, like, I am so done with spending money. And there's another exhaustion piece. Like, I'm just tired of spending money. And it was a weird feeling because I love spending money. Or not necessarily spending of the money, but the items being purchased or the activity or the thing that is coming into play from the money. I was just really done. And it felt weird, but it felt like something shifted. Like this is just I'm so ugh, kind of feeling. And and it's and I'll have to, kind of feel back into that, because I have plans to go to Earthbound tomorrow for a little play date um and stuff like that, but definitely more mindful. It kind of slapped me in the face. Like maybe that was a sign from the universe being like, okay, you're done. Just be done. Like this is no fun anymore. Or not that, you know what I'm trying to say. Kind of like with the eating disorder. It's like, aren't you exhausted? I mean, you are exhausted. So this is an old story. Let's stop playing into it. Start creating a new story where, you have three amazing meals during the day and throw in a couple snacks and some good body movement. Oh my gosh, isn't that a miracle? That would be a chapter that I don't even recognize. I don't think I've ever done that. Seriously. Which, whoa, that is kind of scary. I'm going to put that in my pipe and not smoke it because I'm an addict. But I am going to I'm going to just let it sit in my mouth for a second. That is so true. So maybe I'm going to start, this new venture, and especially just coming into a culture of beauty and peace and just love and sex, and I'm gonna just throw in the sex there because I have sex on my mind. But apparently I have a lot of things on my mind. I'm just ding 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 ding, ding. It's going crazy. And I guess I will leave you at that. What's on your mind? If you're exhausted from certain things in life, really kind of pause and reflect and feel it in your body. Like I noticed it in my limbs, like my like lower part of my neck. Um, like even my mouth being like extra dry. I just like I'm exhausted. And yeah, so just tap into that because it's usually more than just exhaustion from extremely busy day. Usually it's different aspects and different activities from the day that like action like the spending of money. I'm not tired from and I'm tired from going to place, but yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, lo siento. And I believe that means I am sorry or I have feelings. So both of those, I guess, work to sum up. Well, sending all the love and light always, and I will see everybody tomorrow. Nighty night. Yes, at 6 p.m. Nighty night.